To add these two rational expressions, we need, just like what we always need with fractions, we need common denominators. And so this is actually a trinomial that can be factored, right? We want to factor this by finding two numbers that multiply to be 49, but add up to be 14. Okay, so you're trying to think of two numbers that multiply to be 49 and add up to be 14. And when you play around with some numbers, 7 times 7 makes 49. 7 plus 7 makes 14. So that's the pair that we want. So when you found the pair that you want, if the leading coefficient is 1, like this one is, all you have to do is put x plus 7 as one of the parentheses and x plus 7 as the other parentheses. Now look, we almost have common denominators. This one has two x plus 7s. So in order to get common denominators, we've got to multiply the top and the bottom. Make sure to protect this with parentheses. Multiply the top and the bottom of this fraction by x plus 7. Okay, that way we'll have an x plus 7 on the bottom times an x plus 7. That way that we'll have common denominators finally. When you do that, this is still x minus 8 all over x plus 7, x plus 7. That hasn't changed. This one has changed a little bit. It's x minus 5 times x plus 7. We can multiply that out in just a second. That's all over x plus 7 times x plus 7. So we got common denominators. They're both the same in the bottom, so that means now we can add the numerators. Oh, sorry, there's x minus 8 in the numerator plus all this stuff. And it's all over just one denominator now because we can add them because they have common denominators. Okay, now if we multiply these two parentheses together with FOIL or whatever method you're used to using, I just draw the arrows and make sure that each term in the first parentheses multiplies to each term in the second parentheses. So x times x makes x squared. X times 7 makes 7x. X times negative 5 times x makes negative 5x. And then negative 5 times 7 makes negative 35. And it's the same thing in the bottom, so I'll type that out this time because my hand's starting to hurt. Okay, and so we can combine like terms in the numerator. X squared doesn't have anything to combine with. You got x plus 7x. That makes 8x. 8x minus 5x makes positive 3x. So I combine these three things, and I've already taken care of that. And I got that's a negative 8 because the sign to the left is a minus sign. Negative 8 minus 35. We're going further back in the negatives. That's minus 43. That's what the numerator is when we combine like terms. And then the last thing I want to do is check to see if you can fact the numerator because maybe it'll have something cancel out with the denominator. So I want to see if I can think of two numbers that multiply to be negative 43 and add up to be 3. And I think 43 might be even prime. 43 divided by 7 doesn't work. 43 divided by 9 doesn't work. 43 divided by 11 doesn't work. 43 divided by 13. Trying a bunch of numbers, not coming up with anything. So that's as far as we can go. But if you could factor, do it because maybe you can make a parentheses cancel out top and on bottom. But this is as factored as I can get it.